now, I'm actually uploading on Sunday. Hey now, are you proud of me? Digimon's finally on time. Are you proud of me? I am really happy because we're back on track now. G'day you beautiful awesome people and welcome back to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. It feels good to be uploading on a Sunday once again for this series. Although that may change in the future when Digimon does go back to a Tuesday because, you know, there might be a little game called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX coming out in March, and yeah, I do kind of want to cover that, and the only day that really suits this series would be a Sunday, therefore Digimon does kind of have to go down to a once a week type of thing, but that's completely fine because it means we do get a new series for the channel. Anyways, in the previous episode, sorry I have my notes so far back that I couldn't see them, we went through, it was a pretty interesting episode in the last one we did. We did the Offline Coliseum, which we finally got around to doing it after alluding to the elusive, mysterious Offline Coliseum for God knows how many episodes now I've been talking about it. We finally did that. We got up to gold. Can't do platinum until a couple of more chapters from now. And then after that we did some food talk, and then after that after the next day of recording that I went out and got some sushi, so my sushi cravings finally all good to go. I had like 2 rolls of tuna sushi. It was beautiful. And then we did well, it wasn't really much of a main story. It was considered story progression plot, but at the same time, it was just more like a filler to get us on to Chapter 8, which is where we are now. So we're going to first do one... Wow, that was really loud in my ears. We are going to plop off into Digilab like we normally do and start our item developing, and hopefully I snag myself another billionaire USB. I did snag one, was it the last episode or the episode before that I snagged one? I do feel it was the previous episode. It was like, hallelujah, I got it on screen, which was absolutely nuts. Farm 2 I don't need to do because that is the brainy farm at this point in time. It just, I don't know how it became the brainy farm, it just did. So these are all the Digimon that are currently in it, and I just de-digivolved everyone. Why is everyone at like level 41? I just de-digivolved everyone. No joke, before I started the episode, which was just, what, 3 minutes ago, and everyone is already up. There must be some type of, like, excess levels or something they get, and they just go up. It's just, oh. It's done that before, where I've stuck a Pokemon in at level 1, and all of a sudden it's level 90, which is insane. Anyways, I've just been doing, like trying to get inherited skills so far. I start off with like fire and then work my way through. Sometimes I miss ice archery because it's like one of the hardest inherited skills to get apparently. Well, not ice archery. Hydro water level 3 I think is for intelligence. Actually that one's not so bad. It's ice archery that's annoying to get on a lot of my physical attackers. Anyways, Metal Main Mom gets the flame burst for that line, and then it's Howmon for these. Garurumon, I'm gonna try and get back into, I don't know, that might get something for intelligence. If not, then I'm gonna try and de-digivolve it back to try and get something, and Waymon, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it gets something for water, but I'll double check that in my notes afterwards. It's not really much of a concern, at the moment, because it's just getting ABI, raising it up, and getting a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyways, enough of that. The next thing we're going to do is make a quick detour off the Tokyo Metropolitan Building because Victor Uchiha is over there. He doesn't really give us much, but it will save me a little bit of mucking around a little bit later on, because he does give us also a pretty rare item. The other one's kind of like a but the one I want from him is Mental Melon, which is more of a post-game item you buy. Here he is. Figured you'd find a big name guy like me around all these big buildings. Well, you're right. Here's a big present. That's a big present, yes. That's not so much a big present. It will give me a lot of money. Till next time, the time. Alright, that was my quick detour. It was legitimately quick. Alright, anyways, now back to the agency. So we kind of had like 2 things to go to. We had Nokia wanting us to do something and Arata wanted us to do something, and then they had a fight. Well, not really much a fight, they just had a big spat with personalities clashing. It was clash of the Titan personalities, more like. Nokia wants to go off and form a new hacker team that, oh, wait. Hold on, no, I gotta go to Kowloon, don't I? I'm pretty sure she wants me to go to Eden level 1. And then we go do Arata after that. I'm pretty sure that you gotta do Nokia's case first before you go do Arata's. Because he's like, anyways, I won't spoil that. We'll deal with it and then we'll explain it as we get there. So in this episode, I want to focus. Everyone's good to go. Yeah, Pelosamon is level 99. As I said, that was a complete accident. Greymon is what I focus on for leveling up. I want to get that to ABI 200, and then hopefully by the time that happens, we'll have our third farm so I can raise its skill points up. Anyways, Nokia's here. Damn it, KrimZen, you're late again. I knew you'd be late. If you don't want me to late, here's an easy tip for anyone who has a friend or relative that's always late. Set the time they're going to be there back by like half an hour or an hour, and then that way when they finally rock up, they'll rock up on time. Because they won't rock up on the time that you set it, which is going to be like an hour early, and then by the time they rock up, it should be on time. What would you have done if some creeper had come on to me like before? There's no need to worry, no one's coming on to you, I won't let that happen. There's no need to worry. Wait, hang on, what? And just what do you mean by that? Hey Nokia, what's a come on? Oh, right, that's when... It's kind of, courtship ritual that some idiotic males do when they're after a sexy cute bud like mine. I'm not quite sure I quite get that, but it sounds pretty scary. Yes, it is scary, but if the guy is hot, I might be okay with it. Far out. I swear every time I read Nokia's dialogue, I lose some brain cells. What are you talking about? Whoa, Hugo! What a coincidence running into you like this. What a terrific luck I have. Huh? It's like this chance encounter was destined to happen. I was just thinking I wanted to talk to you about something too. Huh? It's never good when Nokia wants to talk to you, by the way. I understand what you were saying. Good. Zaxxon solidarity has been more tepid lately. Good. A number of us are acting so brashly as to draw interest from other hacking teams. Good. But don't you think pitting power against power only result in unneeded chaos? Huh? Someone needs to reunite the hackers of Kowloon and restore Eden to its former state of order. But that someone is not you, Nokia. It's me. What? Hang on, wait a sec. What the? I'm completely lost. But I can do it. Can't I, KrimZen? Now I'm totally desperate. This is the pits. I'll just go around Kowloon soliciting any and all hackers I happen to come across. Then I'll have like a buttload of hackers with me and we'll beat the others at their own game. Yeehaw! Following Akino's footsteps, folks. Follow me. Oh, God. Alright. I'm off to get me some tamers. Step 1, right in the Zaxxon and Demon hideouts. The demons broke up, so they don't have anything better to do, and I bet there are some freelance tamers in the Zaxxon forum too. Time to roll out! Wow, that's very ballsy, if I do say so myself. You just gotta roll up to the Zaxxon forum and be like, Sup, you wanna join my team? Just leave the Zaxxons and just join my unknown team. Yeah, that tell me that's pretty ballsy. Seriously, I think that's the most ballsiest thing I've seen in a long time. Just straight up go to a rival team and be like, Sup, wanna join my team? Just straight in the rival's face, considering you just spoke to the leader. Just then. Anyways, there's only one person here. There is also an item here. Trying to recruit hackers, huh? Sounds like what the demons were doing. No way, don't lump me in with those jerks. This is completely different. I mean, for starters, they went like that because of that And then what else could you do but this cheese, get it? Not one bit. Hey, you explain. It's the same, you get paid, our aims are different. Huh? That's actually kinda cool. In that case, maybe I should be asking you if you'll take me in as an ally, leader. No prob. See, since I gave you such a good explanation, it's pretty easy to understand. What? You've lost me. Alright, there's no other sucker in here that wants to join, so we're off to the Demon's Den. And see if there's any suckers there that want to join. Then again, they're all broken up, so there should be a lot of people looking for a new team, and we might get ourselves an item or two in here too, because I see one right now. A Deputymon medal. He's the police-looking Digimon from memory. He's like a sheriff? Kinda cool. I think you actually do see him in one of the anime episodes from memory. I'll tell you, my group sounds like a pretty wild team. I don't have any strong feelings either way about joining, but wondering what my body will think. Well, I think you and your friends should both join. Where are they? Oh, probably somewhere around here. Got it. Oh, wait, wrong voice. Got it. I'm gonna go ask them then. Come on, KrimZen. Here. If this goes all well, I'll get 2 members with one fell swoop. Yeah, I'll rocket this. Okay, buddy. I'll let the cut of your jib. I like the cut of your jib. What say you join us? We're gathering people to form a hacker group. Make it a hacker group, eh? That's a big accomplishment. But rather than assume you're just as accomplished, I'll see for myself how strong you are. Oh, okay, we're gonna duel. So we've got Cafeteriamon and Datamon. Pretty easy. All it should take is one, you know, tornado attack. Yeah, black tornado. Straight to the face, even resisted. That was a bye-bye. And then Heaven's Thunder. Not sure why the AI did that. That was weird. Anyways, Burst Flame. Goodbye. Datamon never stood a ghost of a chance. AGL boost, and there is a chance of getting SP restraint drop and Cafeteriamon and Datamon medal, but I think later on the track you get them anyways in a while, so that's not a big issue there. Huh, you're more than just talk. Okay, I'll tag along. Nice to meet you, leader. Same to you. Let's get even stronger together. Right, this should be the other guy's buddy. Hello, you. Yes, you. What are you doing? I'm starting a new hacker team. I just know you're interested, right? A new hacker team? Why? To become closer to Digimon and to stop evil hackers. That's why I'm forming the Rebels. Huh? Sounds interesting. Fine, I'll help you. Really? Yes! Ally count ding! +1. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And now the other guys should join us. A tamer group sounds... Oh no, we just did the... So my buddy joined your team? Then sure, I'll join too. I think that's enough members for now. I mean, look at us. We look like a proper team. Heck yeah, Operation Get Members. Great success. Alright, that's our mission done. I can't remember if that was an actual thing. On the, agency thing. I did it! This ought to be enough. Today marks the formation of Akino's Rebel Alliance. Okay, now we can protect Digimon from mean old hackers. Everybody, follow me. Rebels form up and move out. Where are they going? I'm so confused. I'm always confused with her. Where is she going, I wonder? My thoughts exactly. I don't think she knows what she's doing either. What's the matter? You look awfully surprised. Did you think I was a ghost again? If she happens to face off against truly evil hackers, I want you to step in and protect her. I cannot bring myself to let her put herself in any real danger in her zeal to protect Digimon. Moreover, I don't want to see Eden claim any more victims. We'll meet again. Right. Oh, it was an actual thing. Arata said to meet him in Shinjuku. I hope he hasn't been waiting. Oh, of course he's been waiting long. We're late for everything. As I said, everyone has to set their thing to be like half an hour early. That way, when I am late, I rock up on time. It's simple logic. It works every time. Anyways, we're going to leave Eden now and go off to Shinjuku. And I do believe with Arata, we are going into another digital line network or whatever, one of those things. Considering where Arata is, since he's hunting down all of the digital world mergers, we'll be most likely encountering one of them. If that was that even a sentence? I'm thinking back on what I just said. I'm like, I don't think I even understood what I just said. Good job, me. I am slightly tired. I will admit that. This is like, I had done a previous recording beforehand too. I did Sparrow, and in that I said my lip is kind of sore too, so I'm not pronouncing things either properly is because my lip is so sore. It was swollen 2 days ago. I'm recording this on a Friday, by the way. So Wednesday it was like completely swollen, and then yesterday it busted, and then today it's like so sore, it's still slightly swollen, but it's all puffy and all that since it's busted. So it's like, and pronouncing certain words too really hurt my lips. So if you're wondering why I'm not pronouncing words properly or speaking properly, it's not on purpose this time, I swear. I just can't talk at the moment because it's so sore. I've put on like double moisturizer too to kind of help with the pain and to make it all like moist again because it's all dried out as well. It's really disgusting. And it's really painful. So yeah, I gotta apologize for that. I should have mentioned that earlier in the episode. Completely actually forgot. Anyways, Arata. Hey, you're late. Well, I knew you'd be here. By the way, is Nokia okay? Whatever. You should learn to mind your own business. When all's said and done, people with a half-baked sense of justice and superficial sense of responsibility are the worst. And for her trying to be a leader, she knows nothing about bearing responsibility. But never mind that for now. I wanted to talk to you about that pseudo guy. You remember him, right? The strange Kamashiro researcher who was studying mysterious phenomena. There was something he said that's been bothering me. Actually, I retraced our steps and saw him again the other day. Weird? Why is he back there? It really isn't very polite to follow someone, you know. I suppose this is payback for the other day, Arata Sanada. You caught me. Is there something I can do for you? Yes, you said something before that bothers me. I wanted to know more about your investigations too. I think I could take a peek. My, your attitude is so splendidly cynical. And you harbour such an interest in my work too. I want you to tell me everything you know about Eden Syndrome, the Eaters. I will, of course, share whatever I know. It must have been fate that brought us together there. If, before logging out of Eden, your mental data is destroyed by an Eater, you lose the ability to wake back up. I see. So that's the reason behind this bizarre sickness. Indeed, although there is still just a hypothesis here. But to think that logging into Eden could have an impact on the physical body in the real world. Don't you find that fascinating? And how was the syndrome cured? That, unfortunately, I don't know yet. I do have something interesting on digital shifts, though. Don't keep me hanging there. We've identified a pattern in the digital wave anomalies that trigger the digital shifts. There always a certain amount of external interference immediately prior to a digital shift. After that, the digital wave increases in bandwidth and the digital shift happens. Interference? Yes, which means someone or something is controlling these digital shifts. There's one conclusion we can reach. Well, that's also nothing more than conjecture, actually. Someone's intentionally causing digital shifts? If you're interested, why not do some more research? a study into what exactly is controlling the digital shifts. But I have to ask, why are you so interested in the Eaters and Eden syndrome? That was a big mouthful. I really wanted to know what the cause of this bizarre illness is. I wonder if there are any clues around there. I want to try and search the area. And for you, the ship has already set sail, no? Come on, give me a hand. Because we gotta. Okay, let's go. Alright, back down into the line, I think. No need to go to... Oh, okay. I think we have to go... I know there's a digital line we have to do. Maybe go back here and we'll find something. I think it's back at the access point, because something goes weird. And then we access, jump into that, and then we leave Arata behind. And he's like, whoa! There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Right, connect, jump, off we go. Huh? What's wrong? Why the sudden investigation of an Eden spot? What? You detected a special network? Apart from the connections to Eden? Hey, hold up. What are you talking about? Goodbye. Adios. I'll explain later. Huh? Gone without a trace? Whoa, what in the heck is going on? What? Where in the heck? As I said, I'll explain later on. Where am I? This is no ordinary network. It's much bigger, more expansive. Are these rapids in the digital wave? Alright, time to go exploring. Alright, should be a couple of... Oh, this is a big circle, I do believe. It is. It's a massive circle. Kind of reminds me of a future level we go to. Okay, so this should be pretty good for finding Digimon and for Digimon grinding. Tyrannomons? Hell yeah! If I get a brainy one of these, I get a free Rust Tyrannomon. That'll give me like a free inherited skill. Boom. And I kind of want to figure out again how I go from Garurumon down to Agumon, because Agumon goes into Rust Tyrannomon, and that's one of the other things I need for one of the magic fire abilities. One of the nodes down here, I do believe. I don't think there is any items in here, actually. So I think this is just one big circle with, like, no items whatsoever. I have a quick squiz. If not, I'll throw my repel on, and so we don't get any encounters. Actually, no, I don't think we've got that. I'll double check. Why, AI? Why? I have no SP now. Still, that's a lot of experience, 10,000. So if we get this digital network afterwards, which I'm pretty sure we do in the mirror dungeon once we leave here, this would be a great place to just go grind. 10,000 experience after each Tyrannomon encounter is good. Metal Seadramon is also down here, and a little snail. I've actually forgotten the snail's name. He's seen a couple of times in the anime. Vulcan. Goodbye. Another 10,000. So it seems like most fights in here is 10,000 experience. I have to go double check my... Oh, that's the Digifarm's all good to go. Yeah, this is just one big circle. There's no items here whatsoever. Anyways, I do have high security. It is the other one that allows me to get more encounters. I don't have, because I don't have the free attributes. That's what I want. That gives me guaranteed encounter when you use it. It's very nice for later on down the track. Alright, anyways, we just gotta squeeze around here. No encounters is always the best thing ever. And then we'll be out of here. And as I said, you do get this... Oh, never mind. It did say greatly decrease. It wasn't guaranteed. I think it's something else I need to get the guaranteed I don't get no encounters. Goodbye. Comet Hammer number 3. That was a devastation there, and Clockmon's the last one to go down. Yep, Clockmon got a little bit soaked there. It's short-circuited. 11,000 experience, which is nice. And Greymon got a lot of experience there, and 3 levels, I do believe, out of that. Alright, log out. Gotta hydrate. And we are somewhere else completely different. We will come back for that item. For now, we'll get dragged away. Aha! I finally got through! What happened just now? What the heck did you do? Anyway, I'm headed your way now. I want to hear everything about what happened. I see, so you have Eden Syndrome too. You were devoured by an Eater. So Pseudo's theory was right. And your connection jump ability. You can do that because of your current body is... What I mean is... I'm sorry, I should have never left you behind like that. Don't worry about it. You were too kind. Well, I guess that's that. We have yet another reason to investigate Eden Syndrome. Let's expose the truth of this story. So we can get your body back too. Huh? What's wrong? Did something... Yep, goodbye. Hopefully I get... No, I think I get expansion but not development. This is... So the phenomenon we're investigating just so happens to occur right when we've wound it out. That's too perfect to be a mere coincidence. Jeez, this keeps catching me off guard. Hey, you coming too, right? I've got no other choice, do I? Heh, because we have the clear target now. Okay, let's go. Well, we have a clear target now. As I said, my dyslexia is on a high at the moment. And because I'm really tired. Love the soundtrack. It never ceases to amaze me, the sight of the digital world, where the real and the electronic intersect. This place looks like it always did before, like a dive without an exit. So all we have to do is take out that Bakumon and change everything back to normal. Sounds pretty easy. There is a shop here, by the way. Well, it may be an emergency, but I'll still take your money. It may be an emergency, but I'll still take your money. She straight up just wants your money. How's that make you feel? Unfortunately, not much of use. I've got plenty of, like, HP Capsule C, so whatevs. 5 expansion plug-in. I do think we need development, though. So expansion means nothing to me at this point. Alright, first up we got some Woodmon. Let's just take them down. And then we'll go through and have a look what else is in here. I don't think I get my development for farms until like maybe later on in chapter 8, chapter 9, or maybe chapter 10. 10,000. It's kind of unfortunate, so I've got to wait a long time before I get my next farm for like training up fighter abilities. 10 gets us very close to where I can actually do fighter and a couple of other personalities like in more detailed depth, or if that even makes sense, that sentence, because we get all the items in the shops and all that. We get the fighter personality stuff the same way you change like searcher and builder personalities. Fighter patch, that's what I'm thinking of. That all comes up. You get the attack resistance stuff as well, so to remove attack. Just all fun stuff. Right, 11,000. Topaz as well out of that, so some extra money. Did I walk past an access point? I can't remember. It's gonna reduce encounters just for a little bit. But I feel I went past an access point, which is what I need. Oh, I didn't. Access point should be coming up though. Anyways, there's 2 items back here. HP Capsule B times 5, that's pretty good, though at this point I've got quite a few. Mortar Recovery DX again, nothing really special at this point because I've got that many from farms. Which is what one of them's waiting on at the moment, is for me to come through and remove the item. Oh, you bugger. You piece of poop, how did you miss that? Yikes. When you get a times 3. Destruction Cannon level 2, that just misses out the kill. A Gutsmon goes for the attack. Gets a critical there. Nightmare, please hit. This battle will be over and done with that first Nightmare landed. So disappointing. Alright, still really good, decent experience at this point. We are gaining at least 10,000 experience each battle. Unfortunately, we don't get this as a mirror dungeon until much later in the game, and there is our access point. I'm going to take that first because coming up is going to be 2 fights. So I'm going to have Blackwall Greymon recovered with SP and all that. So he's all good to go. Oh, nice. I got Chrome Digitally ×3 for 15,000. Sorry, 150,000, I do believe. I think I was short by one number. Not that one. Command, develop. I am so tired. It's starting to show I am tired. I'm nearly opposed to recording this episode, but I was like, if I don't record it, I'm gonna fall behind again on my schedule, which has been irritating me. I didn't recover, did I? I need to get back into habit of recovering my Digimon, because at the start it was like, not a big deal, but now it kind of is a big deal, so I need to start recovering a bit more. Anyways, I was like, I gotta record this episode, because otherwise I'm gonna fall behind again, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm like, gotta be diligent and try and record 2 videos a day to put me ahead. And then that way it's not gonna be a big stress on my part to try and get all my videos done. The only one that takes a bit of time now these days is just my Yu-Gi-Oh videos, because I gotta go through and, oh, we got a 3-way, to figure out all the AI shenanigans there. Seriously? You didn't need to go and do a Black Tornado on a Leomon. That was also the encounter to get rid of the barricade, or one of the encounters to get rid of the barricade, so it gets slightly weakened. Unfortunately, there is a second one powering that barricade, so we need to go on the other side and defeat that Digimon, and then that barricade will drop. And then I think we go on to an Eater at that point, so I'm going to go through and probably heal up again. Money's not an issue, so healing, as I said, I can heal whenever. Repamon, I love Repamon. There's so many cool Digimon, like, I didn't even realize until I was going through doing the field guide. I was like, damn, there's so many cool Digimon, how did I not know about some of them? And I was posting a couple of them on Twitter too, if you don't follow me on Twitter. I do post about Digimon, I retweet quite a lot of Digimon stuff too. But it's like, seriously, when did half of these Digimon come into existence, and why have I not found out about them until now? It's incredible. Also, I hadn't spoke about this yet, which is so surprising, but who is hyped for the reboot of Digimon Adventures? That was announced. That's incredible. It's going to be different from the original one. It's going to be more like Season 5. Digimon Data Squad, by the way, that's what Season 5 was. It's a bit more like that, but with the original Digidestined. And then you've also got the Digimon movie coming out, which is kind of the conclusion to the Digidestins, where they're all grown up. Because when they go into adults, they have to give up their Digidestined status. So it's going to be tackling all of that. It's going to be like an amazing year for Digimon, and I'm so hyped. Memory up, which is great. Let's use that now, because I've probably got a memory up still sitting in my... I don't. Wow, that's a first. Normally I'm like off on the side, you know, off screen and grinding, and I'll see a memory up in my bag and be like, good job me. Oh, here's the ghost. That was the ghost of the pale boy that we saw earlier. So if the previous patterns holds, that Bakumon must be nearby, right? Huh? How are they still alive? Hey, what are you guys doing? We thought if we followed you, we'd find the exit. I already told you, I don't need a whole crew of tag-alongs following after me. Whoa, what's that? Yeah, whoa, yeah, this is problems. Hey, just as I expected, here it comes. What? Yeah, it's a bit rogue. Very rogue. This is why we don't want tag-alongs. Hang on, seriously? What is that thing doing? It's like wiping out humanity. Wait, oh god, it evolved. It just digivolved into an absolute monstrosity. So it transformed after devouring a person, or people. Keep your guard up. There's a theory that it's stronger after transforming. That's a theory. If you evolved, you'd hope you get stronger. Right, texture blow. That's not a good start. That's a terrible start. Alright, well I just got turned into a dot. But... there's a little bit of a bug. Well, not really a bug, but more of a mistranslation. Antidote is actually more of an anti-dot. But yeah, they wrote it as antidote. That's why I laughed, because like, I get to show this off. Alright, this should be a quick battle. Nearly took it out just there. Oh, I got blocked, yeah, because I think sleep kicked in. Goodbye. Nice quick battle there. 43,000 experience, so Greymon goes up a lot there. And that Eater just got devoured by us. It really was as strong as theorized after all, huh? You mean being 3-shotted? Yeah, that's totally strong. Alright, and that's that for that. Okay, so after that, we just have to go back to that area and grab that medal, because we will get back to the agency after this. Woo! So taking out the Eater makes everything go back to normal, same as always. That's a relief. But still, we took down that Bakumon, but something is still controlling the Strand's phenomenon, and we still don't know what. Same goes with that syndrome. We didn't get any new info. Oh, then that means... You, what are you doing here? I came when I detected the digital shaft. Were the two of you caught up in it for a chance? I see. Well then, why don't you say anything? That's not the sort of thing you keep mum about. And there was something new this time around. Ah yes, well, it was powerful. So much so that the Bakumon could transform after eating someone. Oh, so that is very interesting indeed. That information fits into a new theory I am postulating. A new theory? It seems that an Eater changes its form a bit by bit to reflect what it incorporates into itself. By incorporating human data, this Eater was able to attain a form that was so close to human. Could it be that Eaters have come to find more simple digital data unsatisfying? It could be attempting to incorporate data from humans, which is an organic life forms. Human data? What the heck for? I don't know yet, but for right now, at least. Thank you very much for the valuable information. Back! Hey, wait! Ah, yes. Things have been left unsaid. I know you're a big fan of mine. I find you're rather agreeable myself. What? What a creepy thing to say. No, your outlaw spirit, wanting to stay unencumbered, your rebellious streak, your desire to defy things, greater than yourself. So many possibilities are open to you, Mr. Arata. Let us meet again, very soon, I hope. Jeez, I couldn't get a word in edgewise, and yet, then he just ups and disappears. There really is something fishy about him. Is he really just interested in research? Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm going to look into things until I know for sure what Pseudo and Kamishira are really all about. Huh? How am I going to look into them? By sneaking into Kamishira Enterprises, of course. It should be easy, right? As long as we use your connection jump and my hacking expertise. Excuse me. Besides, we got connections, don't we? I need to think up a plan. I'll be in touch. I hope when you say connections, you don't mean Kyoko. Better report back. Oh, we don't actually go out of here. Oh, we do go out of here. I was like, interesting. You're awfully late, aren't you? No, it's fine. It's not like there's been any real movement here. What? There's been movement? I knew I had it right. One good turn deserves another. Give me the details on what happened. You should let Nokia do as she wishes. She's not as thoughtless as she looks or seems. Her response clearly seems, after a lot of careful thought, we have no right to stand in her way. I think Arata's got the right idea about sneaking into Kamishiro. Let's wait on him to form our strategy. Hehe. Things have certainly gotten a bit more exciting, haven't they? You can't really help but get a rush from it. Right, we will save. Alright, so that's the first part of Chapter 8. Now, before we do anything and stick our heads where our noses don't belong, let's quickly head back to wherever that was. It starts with A. It's like the very few times you actually go there. It's like one of those, yeah, Ashakusha. You don't go here an awful lot, which is why I was like, I never memorized this place's name. That's me pressing the A button. There we go. It took a little while. That was weird. Trust me, that was very weird. I was pressing the A button, I swear. Okay, so we've got a couple of side quests we can do. Alright, let's go have a look at them. I was just looking at like the first side quest we do. You don't really get much out of it besides your digital network, I do believe. But we'll just take a quick squiz. Because we're kind of like a really only one new task? Are you serious? Oh. Okay. So there's like one little side quest and then you go on to the main quest again. Well, we'll do that. Is there another side quest coming up? Oh. Oh, yeah, this is going to be awkward. Because the main quest afterwards is massive. Okay, well, we're going to do this. I might have to end this episode actually very early because the next part is main quest. We'll do that, but then after that, that's, oh god, this is so awkward. Yeah, I actually might need to cut the episode short. I didn't realise, because I was just looking at the notes, and there's the main case. It's the second one I'm more concerned about, because it's quite big. Alright, very awkward chapter. Alright, we'll do this, and then I'll work it out from there what I'm doing. I'm either going to do a long... actually, I don't want to do a long one, because... yeah. Might be 2 short episodes. Anyways, we'll do this side case. Shh, lower your voice. Yes, that's right. I'm the administrator of the Digipedia site. Is that a reference to the actual... hold on. Digipedia, or is it going to be like a reference to the DigiWikia? I'm genuinely curious. Let's have a quick squiz on Google. I'm just curious if there is... hey, almost. There's like a Digipedia Digimon fandom page. But there is an actual thing called Digipedia, like an actual book. So it is a made-up thing, but I was genuinely curious if they were referencing the Digipedia Wikipedia that they have, because that is such a good little wiki. It covers everything. Oh no, hold on. The Digipedia has nothing to do with Digimon. It's Digipedia, the basic guide to digital marketing and transformation. That's not Digimon. There is a Digipedia app on Google Play. But no, I was genuinely curious it was actually just referencing the wiki. Because I was like, that'd be pretty cool if they put in that reference. As I said, it is a genuinely good website. I go there all the time if I'm looking up certain Digimon, if I want to look up images of Digimon, if I'm in a doodling mood for art. I don't want anyone else to hear on what I'm about to tell you, so I'll whisper it to you for now. You've heard about Digipedia, right? It's the free dictionary that anyone can edit. It seriously sounds like the wiki. So recently there's been someone making a lot of strange edits to the articles. The editor writes everything in Kanchi dialect. I've tried to revise the articles, but there's some kind of block in place, and even I, an administrator can't remove it. Therefore, I was hoping you could find this editor and ask him to remove the block. Leave it to me. Wow, you're so reliable. Thanks for taking care of this. Incidentally, the pages that the editor has written on are takoyaki, comedy, etc. There aren't that many of them yet, thank goodness. You should probably start by looking at the edit log page. Please, take care of this. Alright, this is Digipedia's site. Doesn't seem like there's any problem on the main page. I'll go check out some of the problem pages then. Takoyaki is Oscar's soul food. They're small and round and look really purty. It's best when the octopus in the middle's huge. There's always different type of takoyaki where you dunk it in a broth. Y'all know about that? Comedy's at the heart of Asuka. Yeah, it's right at the core of this soul. Maybe that's supposed to be soul. Oh, Seoul is like... Is that the capital of... I'm not going to say anything, just in case I get it wrong. I suggest y'all try that husband and wife comic duo, Digimon and Babamon. Y'all be sure to come see them at least once in Oscar's little theaters. This isn't just in Kanchi dialect, it's all pretty subjectively written too. I wonder if I can jump to the edit log page. We can do anything! We are like the Superman of the digital world. Let's do this. Alright, so we have not been... Oh, I was going to say, we haven't been here before, and of course I am stuck. Alright, let's see if we can find all the items here. There is an access point right here, and I also access a Digimon fight. So I got Kawagamon and Woodmon. And we don't get access to this either after in the mirror dungeon, which is kind of unfortunate. Later on down the track though, when we do a lot of the investigation quests, I do believe, or later side quests, we should get access to this mirror dungeon. So it usually means if we don't get it straight off the bat, we come back to it later down the track for another mission, because they tend to reuse a lot of these dungeons. So access point there. I'm running into a lot of things. Tired eyes, that's what happens. This leads us up here. That does give us an item. Plant guard. I've got the hiccups. I just thought you want to know, just in case you hear this weird noise, that's just me with the hiccups. Did I just happen to have plopped myself? No, I didn't. So nothing up here. I will end up with some digi-converts though. Boom, boom. That's Kawagamon down. Vulcan Palm. The AI is actually being smart for once and not using Black Tornado. At level 64, I do want to get it to at least 80. Preferably 99 to get the ABI. And then that way I don't need to do as much to go from Metal Greymon up to Blackwalk Greymon to get my ABI up to 200. Alright, so we got a level 4. I'm on level 3. Ah, access point, baby, where are ya? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Level 4. Pretty sure that was to have ultimate. 4 ultimates, wasn't it? I just need to evolve Greymon then. No! My plan has been failed all because of a hacking wall. God damn it. I'm now forced to... Oh no, I'm not quite... I can kind of fix this. Kinda. It's a kind of a solution. Alright, I've got Brave points. Which is, rare candies. That didn't do anything. Level 65. Nothing. Are you serious? I have friendship. I didn't save that at all. Ah. I have plenty of friendships. Why? I need to go look where to get Braves. I swear you can get them from farms, so I should probably go through and do them. Alright, Digivolve. Ah, so annoying when this happens. ABI of 178. That's not gonna be enough. Oh. Foiled just by the fact that I had to go and get another ultimate. Alright, well I'll throw this on. I don't know if we will actually see anything come out of fruition from this. But I'll at least do it. Alright, so back down here. I was actually just looking over, but I was just like... As I said, this is just an awkward chapter. It's small, but I might be able to do some of chapter 9 in the next step. No, I won't, because chapter 9 is just one thing. Alright, there's purple. I may be able to salvage my lack of ABI in the farm, but we'll see. Just kind of annoying. Alright, Birdramon, that's kind of a handy Digimon. I'm gonna start running from these, actually. Or should I? I probably should be going for the experience, considering now I've got a Metal Greymon at level 1. My Blackwall Greymon and Pillowsamon should be now up to a cam of... No, they're not. No, wow. Okay. I was like, their cam should be back to 100, but as I said, I can patch it up with all the friendship stuff I've got. Got that many of them now. It's unbelievable. Right, anyways, there was a item back at the start that I need to grab, so let's try and find... Oh, I came back here. Alright, so I must have to jump down. Right, jump down here. Jump on the teleporter. Right, so there's 2 teleporters over here. One we just came through. I gotta check out the other teleporter because Tentamon's just up there, that's our boss. I'm just gonna take these 2 out there, be quick. Goodbye. Burst flame. Goodbye. Right, level 19 just from that. And this is a noise guard. Fun. Let's go quickly double check this just to make sure there's no items behind it. Which there is. Never mind, I gotta walk all the way around, don't I? It's gonna be a... Oh, no it's not, it's a teleporter. Don't miss a teleporter. Well, I'll be back anyways. I hope it's just not an important item I'm gonna miss. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure my notes say it's either a stun barrier or a sleep barrier. That's cool, I got plenty of them already. I think I got DX just from like doing the 10,000 farm. So that's cool. I'm not too fast, although I think the teleporter down south of me will take me up there anyways. Let's have a quick squiz. This one will take us up there, I do believe. Yeah, sleep barrier. I got sleep barrier DX, I do believe. Fun times. Eventually they'll get sold. Just for some quick cash. So some free dosh, you know. Alright, let's go do this bossaroo. Hey, what y'all want there, young'un? Am I the one who made them edits on Digipedia? Did you happen to find one of my articles there? Interesting, don't you think? What, you're saying there was just subjective information in their articles written in Kanchi dialect, and Kanchi dialect is hard to understand? Well, you're misunderstood then. Kanchi dialect's the lingua France. Oh, whoa, France of the whole world. Oh, I just felt my brain just die. I read that, and when people write like this, I swear, my brain just turns off. Like, it's hard enough with just normal English, just imperfect grammar and whatnot, and my brain will still misread it. I gotta read things like 5 times to make sure I understand what someone's written, or have text-to-speech when it's a really bad dyslexic day. But when it goes like this, my brain just turns off. It's just, it can't compute, it can't respond. It hurts, it really hurts. It truly does hurt me. It's really easy to understand, see? Listen, I don't wanna heard nothing about no articles, you understand? You're just pissing me awful with... Oh god, pissing me off with all this here talk about me writing style. My brain really hurts! Oh, it's on fire! Oh, I just had a big malfunction. Jesus! Oh, God! I kid you not, I've got a headache now. Oh, God. It's like trying to read 5-year-old me's handwriting. God, that hurt. Oh. Actually, you know, that reminds me of when I used to be a teacher's assistant trying to read, like, all the kiddies' handwritings and what they were writing when they were still learning to spell. That, I gave a pass, though, because they are just kids that just got into school. And, you know, that's fine, but when it's this, it's just... And believe it or not, I see it all the time when I'm browsing Facebook. I only really use Facebook to see what old mates are doing on the other side of Australia, since, you know, I'm on one side and they're on the other, so I can't just, you know, rock up one day and see them at work and whatever. So Facebook's the only way I can see what's keeping up with them and Frost family and all that. And yeah, it's just unbelievable that people still talk like that and people understand it. Or they think people understand them. The worst offender is when I go to the Pokemon Go groups. There's walls of that, and I'm just like, what is English? Is English, English is hard, yes. That is definitely the biggest statement and the biggest truth of the year. English is hard. Hence why I went 3 years of speech therapy to try and even be able to speak it, even though it's my mother tongue. I don't know any other languages. English is my main language and the only language I know, and I just needed help to even be able to speak it because of issues with the part of my brain that goes to speech and reading. It's incredible. I had to be special lessons for reading and had to see a speech pathologist, which is a special doctor that specializes in speaking in that part of the brain. So I've had a double whammy. Anyways, sorry. It's just that what you said really got to me. It ain't, oh god, it's just It ain't just an interesting article. It should be easy to read and understand. Well, they say not easy to understand. Making a dictionary that most important thing is professionalism. Please give it some thought. Professionalism, spelled properly. That's all you need. Shh. Keep your voice down. Don't just yell out, "Hey, Mr. Administrator." Isn't that a chick? Is this game, when translated, had issues with identifying, like, a difference between a dude and a chick? Or is Japan a different tradition when it comes to prefixes and all that? Interesting. Gonna leave that one. But what I wanted to say is that the block on the pages with Kanchi dialect has been removed, and I've been correcting the pages bit by bit. You really did an excellent job, and you have my heartfelt thanks. Indeed, I just received an email from that fella from Kanchi just now. I'll read it to you. "I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused ya. That there detective opened my eyes about it all. I'd like to thank you kindly for that. Now I'm gonna start my own blog promoting Oscar, and I'm feeling pretty excited about it. As you can see, he's quite a weird guy. I can finally stop whispering into the mic and talk my normal volume. Whispering's very hard at the moment too. Also, I just felt then, you know you got a weird pimple on your tongue? I feel like I got one of them too, but I think that just might be from me and my really bad biting habits with the side of my mouth and my lips. I get them quite a bit. And not only that too, when I was younger, I had like surgery done on my teeth because my two canine teeth, I think they're called, weren't coming down properly, so I had to have surgery, remove gum, and have them pulled down. Had to have surgery again on them because one of them had complications. It was still going down in the wrong section, or it wasn't being pulled down, so I had to tighten it up. And not only that too, I grew up with like really bad buck teeth, and now these days I have like a piece of metal behind my teeth to hold them together because they're buck teeth and they're growing out diagonally. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I've had that many things wrong with me. I've got that crooked fingers, crooked knees, 180-degree skeleton in my feet, so I've got no arch whatsoever. I had crooked teeth, complications with my teeth, which could also explain speech issues because of my jaw being out of alignment too. That was another issue there. Dyslexia as well, but then again, if you got dyslexia and speech issues, that tends to be linked as well. I had a lot of issues. Don't know. I don't know who to blame for that either. I've a couple of them, like the knee, the feet. Those I know who to blame. Fingers, no idea who to blame. Teeth, no idea who to blame. Dyslexia, no idea who to blame. Speech, as I said, that's probably linked to dyslexia. And a couple of other mental issues, I know who to blame on that one too. That's hereditary. Big family history on that one. Digipedia, yeah, of course I know about it. Actually, how did you go this long without hearing about it? I'm surprised considering your age. Right, anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for taking the time out of your day for checking out this episode. In the next episode, we'll be finishing off Chapter 8. As I said, it's kind of a weird one, so next episode will probably be a little bit short. I do apologize that, but I would like Chapter 9 to be kind of in its own episode because it is just massive. Like, I kid you not, it is massive. There's so much to do in Chapter 9. So, I guess Chapter 8 is kind of like the eye of the storm, the calm, and then we'll have the massive thunderstorm and all the wind and thunder come at us in that particular chapter. So, yeah, there's like 8 minutes left on the farm, but I'll grab that off screen. As for our farm, not much would have happened. Not really. I mean, I'm gonna let all these just hit their max stats, like 61, 68, 68, 68, 72, 85, 83. I'm just gonna let them max out, because I have a couple of days before I record Tuesday's episodes, so they'll sit there for a little bit, and then I'll just go through and do them. Or whenever I'm bored, I'll sit down and just fiddle around with them. Alright, anyways, until next time, make sure to stay beautiful. And this is Lady KrimZen, just making sure everything was still working just then, saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!